Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Real back with another review, man. Yo, this is Mayans Season 2, Episode 3. It's Mayans Monday. And this is just not a regular Mayans Monday. This is an extra special Mayans Monday. And not because of this episode. Episode was blah, it was filler, but we'll get into it. It's a special Mayans Monday because today, thanks to all my people in Discord, to all the people that follow me on IG, been blowing me up, sending me tweets, clips from Comic-Con, everything else, letting me know that Mayans have been renewed for Season 5. It's official. I was worried. Little clap. Come on. Clap it up. Clap it up, people. So Season 5 is officially official. And I can't wait. I can't wait to see who burnt down that building. We could put that to rest. Cause they're gonna pick up right there. They got to. The streets need to know immediately. And I need to know that I'm right. Cause I'm tired of arguing the point that I know. Alright, I can't wait to see Easy as president. I can't wait to see how his girl shapes up. Like who dies? It's gonna be big deaths. I feel it in Season 5. Easy, the serial killer at the helm? The president trying to make it one nation, one California? Yo, he's taking one king to a next level, and he ain't fucking around. And I can't wait to see it. I hope we get extended past Season 5. Season 5, they should wrap up this whole war with the Mayans. It should end with Isaac, because none of the sons want the war. The Mayans are over it. They just, you know what I'm saying, they not finna get hold. And they finna stand true. So what I want to see happen is that this war finally get deaded in Season 5. And I want to see, going further, how Easy either unites these clubs, like he goes to different charters one by one and tell them to get down or lay down. And then have those little internal beefs and things of that nature and new characters. I think that's the direction. Watch him build an empire. So, yeah. Very exciting. But we're getting ahead. I'm too excited. We're getting ahead. I have to talk about this episode. Like I said, this was a filler episode. It was another mission. Last week, they killed Medina, right? For no reason. They even found the detectives and even throughout, they had a discussion and they were talking about how they didn't mean for that to happen. Obviously, because it didn't make sense. So this episode was all about like finding the detectives and bringing that good mind's justice to them, right? So first, let's go ahead and get into it. The meat of the episode is actually toward the end. So the whole thing this was surrounded by is finding detectives, Detective Palumbo and Big Nasty, as I'll call him. I don't know his name, but he's just big and nasty, so I'm going to call him Big Nasty. Detective Big Nasty. So that's the whole thing. So we got Hope, and she's right in the middle of her drugs. Like, it's not the Hope that we've come to see. This is the Hope that is built like a heroin needle, like a walking, talking needle. This is that Hope. And she's the centerpiece. She has the camera. The whole club is watching it. They called Medina's charter out to discuss what's going to happen. And what they've all decided to do is take care of the detectives. Like, it didn't take too much time. They killed one of ours. One of theirs got to go. And now this whole episode is about devising a plan that all, like, relies on Hope coming through. And I just know, I don't understand putting this big of a thing. Like, they're about to kill some cops. And the success of it depends on a junkie. Like, did they try to have this touching moment? Like, so the plan is we're going to so Easy volunteers to be bait. Bishop's like, that's a good idea, but you're not good enough. You're not good enough bait. We need something better. We need Hope. So they grab her. Bishop's like, hey, how long does she have some drugs? Few hours? Yeah, she'll be doing anything we want in the next hour or so. Somebody top her off. Then they were just so friendly. They got the little rubber. Where do people find these? Where does this rubber, the thing that they tie off their arm, like this hose of some sort, like it's so readily available? Is that like a Home Depot? What is that? I've seen every show I've seen. There's always this rubbery tube that is used to tie off to expose the vein so you get high. And I've always looked like, where the fuck does this tube come from? Home Depot? Menards? Is it a part to a car? But this is just my brain. You know how I do. But yeah, so they had that readily available. I hope they had a nice fresh needle for it, you know. If you're going to do drugs, do them safely, people. Okay? And so now she's all with the plan. And the plan is, hey, Hope is going to call them. Right? This is a dumbass plan. So Hope is going to call the detectives and say, hey, I got the video. Come meet me at this place. And then the detectives are supposed to go, perfect. She has it on video. This is what we're going to go do. We're going to go get it. And nothing shady about that. Because why wouldn't Hope, if anybody knows a junkie, she would just show up like, hey man, I need a fix. I'll sell you this phone for some crack, for some heroin. Come on, give it to me. That's typically what would happen. And she wouldn't call them. She would just find them. Like, you know, she'd just like go to their regular hangouts and find them and be like, hey man, here, take this, give me $100. And we're good. I think that's about how it'd go. So it's already something sketchy about getting a phone call from Hope like, yeah, man, I got this, so just meet me at this abandoned building. Well, there's no windows and we could do the big exchange. Right? Like she has this moment of clarity, like she's fucking fluid in thought. So they already know what's up. So Palumbo stays back and Big Nasty pulls up. He knows some funky shit. Because before, Hope is all with the shit, and I guess she must have been coming down with the drugs. And then they have this tender moment with Hope, which was cringeworthy. She's looking around like, wait, where's so-and-so? I don't see him. Are you guys my friends? I don't even know your names. What's happening? And I'm just like, yeah, what is happening? What the fuck why are we doing this? What's happening right now? What's going on? And then here comes Nice Easy, right? This is before he's the monster. Here comes Easy. Hi, Hope. Hey, I'm Ezekiel. You know, people call me Easy for short. And then here comes fucking Angel to put his hand on his brother's shoulder and go, and I'm Angel. She's like, my angel? And I was just like, oh, can this stop? Like, it was so cringy. I just was like, this is bad. This is bad. And Bishop just looked like I looked like, the fuck is... Okay, I'm glad we got this Sesame Street moment out the way. Okay, we're all friends. Barney, like, you know, let's sing the friend song. Like, what the fuck is happening? But anyway, so Hope goes outside and Bishop is fucking nervous. He's like, fuck. It's like, Bishop's face is like, it just hit him. We got a fucking junkie out there. This whole plan depends on a junkie. Why the fuck didn't I see the holes in this? Right? And then there was the weird moment between Coco and Easy. It was just a weird everything. Coco's like, hey, like, Easy's just looking out the window. He's minding his own business. And Coco run down on him like, you ready for this? Because you're about to get a cop, golden boy. Like, you got to feel it in your heart. And all this other shit, just giving him this pep talk. I'm like, this... I could see if Easy was looking worried. If he was looking confused. If he was like, had his head in his hands. Like, fuck, we're about to kill a cop. Like, if he expressed any of those emotions, it would 100% warrant Coco to come have that conversation with him. Like, this is what the MC life is all about. Like, he just gave him that shit. I was just like... And then Easy looked at him like, yeah, no, I got it, Coco. It's cool. It was cool. Like, he was not matching Coco's intensity because it was unwarranted. It was just like, where the fuck are you coming from, Coco? What do you want? What do you want? And Angel sees the super intense interaction. And it's like, what the hell is going on over here? And then, of course, Easy spits some flowetry. All right. Some lyrical miracle shit. And then Angel's like, what the fuck are you teaching him? And Coco's confused. But he's like, I think he's got it. I think my point got across. Just another cringe moment. It was just no. It was just a no for me. But anyway, fast forward back to Bishop. So he's looking like, fuck. This whole plan is shit. Now that I'm actually watching Now that I'm actually watching this dumbass plan unfold, I'm now realizing it's a fucking crackhead out there, and if he like this could blow the whole shit. And so Big Nasty peeps the same thing, but he goes in anyway. He's like, fuck it, I got a gun, I got her, she's a hostage. Yeah, Hope makes a perfect hostage. So walks in, and Bishop ain't even trying. He's just like, oh, fuck this, I'm just gonna come on out. He knows what's up. The Bishop's like, yeah, man, we got Coco right there. He's a sniper. And he's like, oh, back up, I'll shoot her in the fucking face. And Bishop's like, bro, she's a fiend. Why do we care? Shoot her in the face. I don't care. This whole thing is not about her. Who cares? Do it. You need to pay for Medina. Where's your partner? We need the nigga that shot him. Right? So they beat the information out of him, lets him know where Palumbo is staying. Because dude is not trying to take no more ass whooping for a partner that shot a motherfucker. Like, he had nothing to do with it. He was just there. So I understand that part. And the Mayans right now is not looking to... Actually, it's very smart to not just whack both of them. Because there are going to be questions. You can't just kill two detectives and go, nobody's going to look into it. Like the cops are going to put that black strip on their badge and just go about their business. That's typically not how it works. It's going to be the heaviest of forensics out here looking for the murderers. So anyway, they get the drop from his buddy about where Palumbo is staying, which is a weird ass name because it's Columbo but mixed with a P. So I don't know. But maybe it stands for phony Columbo. Okay, I'm thinking too deep again. Okay, you got me. They get there, and then there's another moment of levity. There's another funny situation. Like, you see like, when you watch this episode, right, and you think about my Teller Tuesday last week, and probably the Teller Tuesday that's coming tomorrow, you're going to see the writing style in which I was pointing out. There's a problem, a mission, and some goofy, funny shit in between, but then there's a bigger picture that we're all leading to for this. Like, that is the Sutter style of writing. So you see it more clearly in this. Like, I'm trying to point these things out. It's very, very much the same. So they get there, mom's house. Mom is mad, right? This couldn't have been a pleasant mother to grow up with, by the way. So she's like, oh, this fucker brought these people out here. They dropped some shit. Now, mom's held hostage, but she ain't going. She grabbed a knife. She's trying to stab niggas. She stabbed Gilly in the thigh. That looked bad. And, but they were managed to detain her. And then here comes Palumbo busting down the door. And he's trying to save his mom. But Hope knocks him out with her glass vase. And mom is not mad that the son that she raised all her life, that the son that I guess loves her, is knocked unconscious, and there's a bunch of men here to take him away to do God knows what. She's mad because Hope smashed her good china. So it's just like, ugh. Okay, I guess we're all supposed to laugh at this. And I'm just like, okay, whatever. But then Coco comes in because the mother attacks Hope, and Coco puts one right between the eyes, and I mean directly between the eyes, right? And then Easy's like, what the fuck? And I'm like, yeah, what the fuck? Why would you shoot mom? And then my favorite, when Coco goes, my bad, my favorite line is Bishop, who looks down at her and says, I'm good with that. Now, of all the things you're supposed to laugh at, you're supposed to laugh at the mom stabbing Gilly and going crazy, turned into like a zombie. Like, you ever seen Dawn of the Dead? When they was held up in the mall with Vin Rames, you remember the fat lady that they had brought in from the truck, and then everybody was like, "Oh, she died," and they was like, "Damn, no, she died without a name." And they put the thing over her, and all of a sudden she gets up and she's charging people all fat as hell in the gown. That's what see. This is when I'm gonna add some production, because then it would be perfect if I could just place that scene like right here. But then it's kind of like how the mom attacked Hope. But anyway, so if that happens, and then Bishop, so we were supposed to laugh at all that. I didn't get a giggle, but what I did get a giggle was when Bishop looked at the situation, looked around and said, I'm good with that. Let's go. that works. Shoot mom in the head. Let's go. Let's roll. And I was just like, damn, bitch. He said, I'm good with this. And I was like, okay. So it's all good. And they take him out and then they shoot him up like Sonny from Godfather. It was a firing squad. But then they had the conversation with Big Nasty telling him like, look, don't die for your partner. We already did this. Okay. You're going to find out in the morning that he died big bad. What you're going to do is you're going to say it was the fucking Russians. You're going to say it was somebody else. You're going to say it's anybody but us. And I thought that was the smartest thing from everything. Instead of killing both of them, because, you would naturally go, no witnesses, right? Don't leave no witnesses. Instead of doing some shit like that, it was like, no, leave one, a credible one, a person that's close to him that wouldn't ask no questions. Say, man, the Russians fucking kidnapped, they fucked me up, and they took Palumbo. They did God knows what to him. And they got the videotape. So he's going to play ball. So now we got that whole thing squared away. But the real meat of it is the end of the episode. Potter reveals to Miguel what the real issue is, where he knows Adelita is active and the problems that she is causing, the people that she's linking up with, right? First, let's go through Emily, though, before we get to that part. So last week I was killing Emily about her business acumen. And how it is just bad. She follows up with more bad business lady. She comes up to Miguel like, hey, I got an idea. And then what happened to Emily's mom? Emily's mom sounds like a wealthy woman who is like known in the community. So when I think about the way her sister lived, and it just didn't make sense. It made it seem like Emily's mom was like a political figure, or like she was a heavy hitter. And we don't see her, and we don't see we don't see mom. You would think mom has something huge to do, finding out that one of her daughters is dead, one of her other daughters is married to a cartel boss. The mom don't even come see her grandchild. Like, it's weird, right? Where's Emily's mom? But anyway, Emily's mom is giving money to one of Emily's old friends, who happens to be the person who sees all the bids. So she'll be able to let Emily know exactly how much is everybody bidding, so she could then come in and outbid them. Good plan. Very convenient. Good plan. So I'm not mad at Emily. I'm like, okay, you put this together, let's go. And then Miguel tells her, like, hey, you starting to sound like a little bit of extortion. I wanted this to be on the up and up. Should I come in? I don't think I need you to. She's like, please, I can handle this. And don't compare my business to yours. She'll at least leave with her hands. And I was like, okay, well, fair. Miguel goes, fair. I am known to put on the yellow rain jacket like fucking Curious George's dad and chop some people up. So, okay, I'll give you that. I'll let you go do your thing. So he fucking goes. My issue is, she's got the plan. She's got the money. And now it's time for execution. Gets the friend in the back of the car, really creepy like, just pulls up, hasn't talked to her, hasn't reached out to her in years, and didn't even lay the ground game. Like, it was nothing subtle about what Emily was doing. So she pulls up, they have that nice little ride, and when they get to the end, Emily's like, hey, here's the money. And I know how my mom is, and then a lady calls her out almost immediately. And this doesn't come with fucking strings attached. Like, come on. I know that you're in on the business. You're looking for the bid. What the fuck do you want? Because she's not dumb. Emily swears everybody's dumber than her. Like, she's just this mastermind of like, she's just so subtle. Everything is so smooth. You'll never know what Emily's got going on. She's that sneaky. Shorty sees through it in 3.5 seconds and calls her out on her shit. What does Emily do? No, I was just, and then she takes them away, and Emily's in there crying. She's in the back of the fucking car crying. I'm like, why are you crying? Why are you crying? There's no crying in baseball. And so it just was annoying. And the lady was like, oh, fucking, she's crying. Just give me the envelope. I'll take it. Thank you, because I need money. And then her saving grace, the lady looks at her kids all together in a very nice apartment. I don't know what she was stressing about. But I guess they're sharing a bed, and she's like, you know what? Yeah, I'll take some more money. Calls Emily up and says, hey, you know what? How about you give me some more money and I can look out for you, do you some favors. Right? We know this whole thing is gonna end wrong. But Emily got what she wants, so I guess her tactics worked. I just can't believe she was back there crying and shit. It was just anyway, to what this whole episode was really the important shit. Potter takes Miguel on a trip, and Miguel is like getting to know Potter a little bit. He's like, you know what? How do you know how to speak Spanish so well? And not like school Spanish, like regular street Spanish. Like, what's going on with that? Why are you so obsessed that you got this good with our shit? Which is a fair question. Any random white dude that thin with that hairstyle and that amount of creepiness, super involved in my culture, I kind of want to know why. Like, what the fuck? Just come on. What's the deal? Come to find out, just like most men who've changed or do, it's over a woman. So there's some hot Spanish chick that he fell in love with, and he's like, you know what? This is where I want to be. And Miguel's like, oh, okay, well, where does she stay? Oh, now what's her name? And Potter's like, oh, fuck, nope. Get the newspaper out. But if I was Miguel, I'd just go look for any random woman with a red basket if I really wanted the end zone. I'm like, oh, a red basket, huh? She goes to the plaza. She goes to the blind lady last. Perfect. I mean, you did everything but give her the name. You did it so eloquently, Potter, in such a fucking storytelling fashion. I could find Shorty. I have no recon, no counterterrorism abilities, none of that. But I think from your story, I pictured her in my head. I think I could locate her. So yeah, Miguel thought he was being slick. Potter was just like, yeah, okay, I'm done talking. Right? And Shorty is up in the front listening like, oh, okay. I ain't even noticed about Potter. Interesting. So I don't like how Shorty keep ear hustling too. Like, mind your business up there. But then they, after transferring cars, doing all this, they revealed their real issue. This is where Miguel has to earn his keep. There is a mayor, and she's a radical, right? She's even more dangerous than the rebels because she comes from money, she comes from influence, and she's got the people riled up. And they know that Adelita is putting the gas in her tank, and she is giving her the troops she needs to do the riots, to do the real reform that Mexico needs. Now, Potter in America, much like, the CIA or the FBI, whichever part that Potter works for, they are not fans of democracy anywhere in the world. Nobody in the powers that be, nobody likes democracy anywhere but America. Because if they need something from Mexico, if they need to get things done, get money, get things passed, they need totalitarianism. They need the one single leader that can make all the decisions, because if they could get that one guy in the pocket, they'll get the America's agenda done. Now, if they have a democracy and if it's really working, you can't just come in and go, okay, well, we need you to do this. It's like, I can't do it. I have a Secretary of State, I got Treasurer, I got the Senate, I got the fucking, it's a lot of things I got to get passed. America doesn't like difficult. We like easy. Oh, hey, we need this. Let's put you in power. They don't want democracy. So Potter says, yeah, she's bad because she's too good. It would work too well. And that would give us issues later on when we need Mexico for something. When we can't control them. We don't like that. So Miguel, we need you to get her dirty. And he's like, okay, just put some dirt on her. And then he's like, no, I don't want you to get her dirty like that. Because she lives in the dirt. She has no problem getting dirty. We need you to put blood on her. And I guess blood, I thought it was killer. But as I was thinking about the conversation, it sounded more like, maybe he wants her to be part of something where it causes casualty of life. And it's her behind it of some sort. I don't know. But so Miguel takes the information, goes, okay, great. Runs right to Adelita, down into the hole where she's working, and informs her the information. And Adelita just takes the seat and goes, fuck, Potter found out. He knows. He's smart. So now she's just thinking of ways that it can work out for Miguel and herself. And that's pretty much how the episode ends. Am I going to talk about Minnie and the face thing and Alvarez comforting her? No. I will talk about this obsession, this new obsession that Dita just got of Ignacio. Dita is like that one ex that you hate seeing you. Because here she is, doubling, tripling down on some old ass shit she won't let go. Now she's back in her feelings, back in love. Like when that phone rang and he picks up, and then it's like, Ignacio, it's Dita. And he's just like, oh, fuck. Like, I thought I got rid of this one. I'm like, she is that ex. Like, Dita is that one. Like, oh, God, you got nothing better to do than bother me about what used to been. And now Ignacio's all in his feelings, reading these old letters and looking at his wife, telling her sorry. Like, bro, that was years ago, bro. I think you're okay. You ain't think about Dita until she pulled up, so no worries. But Ignacio was a player. So he's just giving us more of their two relationship and wanting us to know, okay, well, they were in love, so clearly they was fucking. And we're just all thinking like, ooh, when Miguel finds this out, will Dita be the mother he loves so much? And, you know. But yeah, man, that was the episode. So it was just a bunch of filler. It was a bunch of filler. If I had to give it a score, I'm gonna give it 5 out of 10. It was just blah. It was necessary, but you know, every episode's not gonna be amazing. You know, so it was just like, yeah, I got it. The next one should be better. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the one we're looking for because it ends with Easy and Angel got the drop on Happy. So now this thing comes to a close. So they're either going to get the answers they want or they're going to kill Happy and then they'll be happy. So this is where it goes. So now we're just all eager for the next episode. This one was just all filler. But yeah, man, again, season 5, fuck yeah. But make sure to join the Discord, man. We have several good conversations, good arguments. All right, and you need to be a part of them. Yeah, you. Yeah. Shout out to the those on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. I see you. I hear you. That's what's up. But y'all know how it goes, man. Protect your health, yourself, your wealth. Your boy Rail is out of here, man. Peace.